Consider getting some help 24/7. You know?
Please don't.
I appreciate
Please
you.
don't
Really
leave.
do.
Are you gonna come back and Jack?
We can.
When?
When an 82-year-old woman was left alone with her alleged soon-to-be killer by officers as she continued to beg them to stay, the horrific circumstances in which they find her later only accentuated their lack of attention to her desperate cries.
Man,
Do you feel safe?
would you do me a favor and help get me out of this ditch
Out of
before
where?
you leave?
There we go.
Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
God,
As officers in Rio Rancho investigated the harrowing crime, a stark question emerged. Could they have saved her?
You caused this! It's your fault!
On the morning of April 5th, 2023, emergency services in Rio Rancho, New Mexico received an alarming 911 call from Henry Cardona about a hospice patient under his care.
Can you tell me exactly what's happened?
Yeah, she's a hospice patient, and she's getting uncontrollable. Trying to cry her on the bed, and I can't control her anymore. She needs, for her own safety, to get the hell out of here.
Is she breathing?
Yeah, she's breathing. She's belligerent.
I understand that, and I recognize, sir, it's extremely frustrating. I get it. I'm sending help to you now. I need to ask you some questions for responders, okay?
Okay.
Henry, does she have any medical conditions, anything we need to know about?
She's got a whole bunch of medical conditions. Get her the hell out of here.
Okay, sir. Does she need an ambulance or just police?
She needs to get out of here. I don't care how.
The call is troubling, and Henry's frustrations are obvious. However, it's only when he hands the phone over to the woman in his care that the call takes a sinister turn.
well, he's trying to throw me out, but I'm in hospice. I'm bedfast.
Okay, are you hurt at all?
No, not really.
Okay, you're not hurt, hon?
Well, I wouldn't want to say.
Do you feel like you're in danger, ma'am?
Well, yeah.
Do you know if there's any weapons there in the home?
Yeah.
What type? Are there guns there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are they with you or with him?
I wouldn't want to say.
Okay.
The woman is clearly trying to communicate with the 911 operator without tipping Henry off to what exactly she's saying. She does, however, offer one clear detail.
He's been drinking this morning. Oh,
Unfortunately, something happens to the connection and she realizes there's no longer anyone listening on the other end of the line.
ma'am.
Despite the inconclusive end to the 911 call, 2 Rio Rancho police officers accompanied EMS to the home of 86-year-old Henry Cardona and 82-year-old June Ann Fannell that morning. But neither of the officers could have imagined how a visit with this elderly couple would lead to the most horrific incident later that day.
You got the story, it sounds like.
Somewhat, yeah.
Saying she doesn't feel safe.
We have my partner's on the phone with the social worker right now. We're going to try to figure something out.
Okay. Good deal. You guys all right?
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay.
So her social worker's become here?
I'm not too sure about that. So my partner is on the phone with her social worker, so we can try to figure something out.
Wonderful.
I echo what the fire said.
I understand.
It's you are taking on, you have undertaken a huge responsibility and a huge burden, and this is my first time out here, so I don't know any of the backstory.
We've had everybody out here.
I am going to echo what Fire is saying, is that maybe you have reached your threshold.
I've reached kind of mine. You want to talk to a couple of friends and find out how far I've gone with her? They can't believe it.
No, I don't need to. I believe that you've
Please sit down. You make me more comfortable.
I believe that you've done. But I think at this point, like I said, I'm going to echo the Fire. I think you may have to reach out to more advanced care, because when it all comes down to it, you have to take care of your own health. Because if you're not healthy, how are you going to take care of her?
Told that before.
Much of this encounter will undoubtedly be viewed through the lens of what happened later that day. But even without that context, Henry's exhaustion is clear to see. This couple is suffering with only minimal assistance, and the officer tries to get them to see that the situation is not sustainable.
And again, if she does have another fall, I think I saw, was it last week she had a fall?
Yeah.
If she has another fall, are you strong enough and able-bodied enough to pick her up?
I can't straighten her out in bed. She needs straightened out of bed. I don't have the strength to straighten her out in bed.
You don't have any family in town?
I have a son.
You have a son?
He works. His wife works.
Are they here in Rio Rancho or in Albuquerque?
Yeah, I'm here, Rancho, over there. Amazon. I haven't seen him in 2 years since COVID started. We've been shut off. I mean, we're alone here.
With that disturbing peek into Henry's perspective, the other officer comes in and reports that a social worker is looking for a long-term facility where Junann can receive more attentive care. However, she doesn't seem interested in that solution.
So she
I'm
said,
not leaving here.
okay, well, okay. That's just what she told me. I'm just relaying the message. So she said that she would talk to you, and she said that you need to calm down when you talk to her, I guess. Because I know you're frustrated. I know. I
haven't
understand.
slept in 4 days, but
Oh,
I understand. So that's what she said. So she said that she would contact you, or you can call her, and she'll talk to you about the plan.
wonderful.
All right.
Everybody wants to talk about something, but nobody does anything.
So Erica said you can give her a call whenever
I called her
when you
earlier.
get a chance.
She
Yeah,
told me
she
to go
said.
myself.
Yeah, she said you called her about 7 o'clock or so.
Well, whatever time it was.
Yeah. So.
Been up since 3. Don't know what more you guys could do.
Yeah. Well, we're
You want
just
to
here.
sit here and make sure I don't kill her? Fine.
No, you're fine. Just
I wouldn't attest to that.
The officers treat this veiled threat as a bad joke, but Junann isn't laughing.
and you just don't want to go anywhere else, huh?
No, and this is my home too.
That's understandable, but you also have to have a little patience with your husband. Is it your husband? Your
No,
wife?
it's not my husband.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Partner?
Your partner.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You have to have some patience with him. He's doing the best he can, and you can also understand the frustration he's having. That he's trying.
Because he's also limited in what he can do for you as well.
That's
you know?
right. And
So
all
it's
he
frustrating
can
for him.
do-
Because I'm sure he wants to help, but there's only so much that he can do. You understand what I'm saying?
understand that. And
And I'm sure you both get frustrated when it, and
well, I get very
tempers get a little bit,
frustrated. He starts screaming at me at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes
3 o'clock,
3.
too.
So why is it that you don't want to go somewhere else where you can get
I bet that.
like 24-hour assistance?
She's been in various nursing homes.
Oh, I see.
And if she has to wait more than 5 minutes for something, she goes ballistic.
Oh,
Same thing here. I can't jump like a little boy. I'm on sit straight.
That's not very nice.
I get to the point I can't take
yeah.
it.
So you both have to be patient, ma'am. You got to be patient
I've
with
been
him, and
doing
you got to.
patience for a
I
long
understand.
time.
I know you're frustrated. And America mentioned that you have firearms. You're a
Oh, yeah.
firearms guy. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you where they are. They're loaded. They're ready to go.
You want to see him?
No, we're good with that. We don't need to see him. I see there's one probably right there in that case, and I
Well,
see
that's
one over
empty.
there.
That's empty.
Oh, okay. What kind of firearms do you have?
I'm not gonna tell
Were you a hunter?
I'm not going to tell you.
Were you a
I'm
hunter?
not going to tell you. No.
Oh, I am.
I'm a defender.
Oh, there you go. I'm both. I like folks that have guns.
Okay.
Because I have guns too.
Appreciate
So, yeah. That's why I just conversation is all.
And after 8 o'clock at night, when I answer the door, I have a gun in my hand.
There you go. You gotta
From 9
protect
o'clock,
yourselves.
Whenever it's dark.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds good.
As the conversation continues, Henry's darker side emerges for at least a brief moment. Perhaps even more disturbing, however, is how desperate Junann is to keep police from leaving.
Alrighty, we're gonna get out of here. Erica said you could give her a call whenever you get a chance.
Please
right.
don't.
I appreciate
Please
you.
don't,
I
please.
really do.
What?
You're very welcome,
Can't stay
sir.
here all day.
Yeah, and that's why
And whenever you stay,
we can't,
Unfortunately,
ma'am.
we can't.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can't.
yeah, hey, let them babysit you. Give me a day off, okay? Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you might consider getting the assistance from Erica, because Erica's willing to get you somewhere.
I don't
Get you
want
some
to go
assistance.
somewhere.
I know, I get it, but you can't
This
get.
is my home.
I know,
My things, my paintings,
I know.
my things are here.
I get it.
And he's in charge of, he's my POA and supposed to be taking care of me.
Yeah, but he's limited. He can't. he can't do a lot of things that other
I
people can do.
understand that.
And
And I don't ask anything unreasonable of him.
okay. Are you all gonna be okay?
No, I'm
if we leave?
fine.
All right, everybody
Till I
calm.
kill her.
Ah, don't say.
You didn't hear that, right?
Oh.
What did you say?
I said, you're fine until I kill you.
All right.
He's threatened to do that.
That won't happen. That won't happen.
Yes, he has.
The police in this instance missed an opportunity to separate Henry and Junann and speak to them individually about these threats. A few questions might have told them whether these were words of warning or merely dark banter between two bickering and frustrated partners. So far, Henry and Junann have been asking for help in their individual ways, something that becomes rather evident in the concluding moments of the visit.
All righty, folks. We're gonna get out of here, okay?
Okay, fine with me.
Do you have any questions while we're still here? Do you have any questions
Are
about
you a man's man?
Do you feel safe?
Are you a man's man or a woman's man?
I'm not sure what that means.
Are you gonna listen to Macho? You Macho?
I listen to everybody.
Hey, they're like this. They're macho, okay? We're gonna take care of you. That's what they're here for.
I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
wanna know.
The police assure her that they are there to listen to both sides, but this seems to be exactly what Junann has doubts about. Will they take an old woman's fears seriously, or have they already decided that Henry, the self-described defender, is their kind of guy?
All righty, folks. We're gonna get out of here, okay? If you do need us, give us a call. All right. All right, sir.
You bet.
It's Henry, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you can't shake
Ma'am.
my hand?
I can. I sure can. Hey, doggy. Your doggy's blocking the way over here. He's taking care of you.
And if you ever want
All
to
right,
just
ma'am.
drop in unexpectedly,
You take care, okay?
Feel free.
And consider getting some help 24/7.
Where?
You know, I know this is your home, but it's something to consider. There comes a time when we all need help. That's all.
Can I have a card?
Sure.
Are you gonna come back and Jack?
We can.
If you need us.
If you need us, yes.
When?
If you're driving by, want to stop in, please.
Okay.
Do.
Alrighty,
Just
sir.
check on her, whatever.
You bet. And on you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never thought about that.
But just as the officers begin to leave, Junann comes up with a list of tasks for the officers to help with.
Would you do me a favor and help get me out of this pit
Out of
before
where?
you leave?
There we go.
Get you out of where?
I'm sinking down
It's
into
the
the pit.
bed. The bed's not going anywhere.
It's going under the
Let me take a look. I think it's okay. No, it's fine. Everything looks good there.
She thinks the bed is sinking.
I want to be put up.
It is.
That's the card. The first name is Officer Rodella. That's my friend right here. And the second name is Officer Baca. That's me. Okay?
Okay, would you please put my bed up?
How do you want? I don't want to.
You want the bed up or do you want it down a little bit?
So.
Good. Top right.
That one right there.
That's the other one.
Yeah, that's the other.
That's top left. This one?
No.
Other way?
See, here's what I go through. She wants it up, she wants it down. Yeah. Nuts.
Henry seems to regard this as an opportunity for the police to see what he deals with on a daily basis. And perhaps that is exactly what we're witnessing. On the other hand, one must wonder if Junann is actually looking for ways to stall and thus prevent the officers from leaving.
Do you want to be up a little bit?
Yeah.
Negative, I'm just gonna go.
Is that good?
Yeah, but what I have to have, and you'll help me with this. I know you're a good soldier.
What's that? Oh, this thing? There we go.
What happened to your phone?
And he agreed in front of you to always leave the phone where I could reach it. Henry,
Huh?
did you agree to that?
What?
To always leave the phone where I can reach it.
You bet.
Just in case.
Not that you can do anything with it, but it's there.
Okay.
After obtaining this agreement and getting the bed adjusted to her liking, Junann asked the officers to help straighten out the pad beneath her.
How's that?
It's okay, except right here.
On top?
It's okay.
It's hurting.
Never right. I mean, just go on.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's all right. Let's see. It looks like it's straight now. Looks like we're okay. There must be something under there. Yeah, everything's fine.
Oh, you got it.
There we
You got it, officer.
There we go. How's that? Good?
Like, on this side, see,
They're ready to go. They got other things to do.
excuse me, just pull it on this side a little bit and you'll be fine.
I'll grab it. I'll grab it real quick. What is it? I think it's okay.
All day long.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Henry, we'll see you.
Oh,
Good luck. Good luck.
I need that.
Bye-bye now.
You take care now.
All right.
Thanks, you.
And give Erica said you can give her a call whenever
I'll do that.
whenever you're calm, she said. So you look fine.
Well,
to me
that's
now,
not going to be calm too
Yeah,
long.
and just don't talk too loud. I know you have a loud voice anyway. Just talk to her.
Could you do me a favor?
That way she doesn't get all.
Get me a coat from the refrigerator.
You're still not done.
Please. Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
Not gonna get it for me.
The officers don't stick around to make sure Junann gets her soda, but that's unlikely to be among their biggest regrets from this visit. A few hours later, in the afternoon of that fateful day on April 5th, 2023, police in Rio Rancho, New Mexico rushed to the scene after a 911 caller reports something very concerning about their elderly neighbor.
Summer winds in Western Hills.
Summer winds in Western Hills?
Somebody here fast.
All right, what's going on there?
There's somebody that's really, they're screaming and hollering, somebody got killed or something. I don't really know. Just get somebody over here.
Police arrived to find Henry Cardona in an inconsolable and nearly incoherent state, lying helpless and bloody just inside his doorway.
Who else is in there? Who else is inside the house? Okay. What's going on? What happened to his head?
Go ahead and start EMS.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Got him down for what?
Yep.
Come on.
You got anything on you? Any guns?
What? No.
Are you sure?
No.
527 PD, if you haven't already, go ahead and start EMS.
145 PD, scene secured.
The police department's footage is somewhat redacted, but Junann, who was lying on the bed in the living room earlier that morning, is now dead. With Henry on the floor in a dreadful state, the cops work quickly to find out if there are any suspects or victims in the deeper recesses of the home.
Attention inside the residence, Rio Rancho Police Department. Step out, your hands up and empty. Moving. I light it where I'm at.
But that's in the closet. Small room clear.
As the police inside secure the residence, one cop steps out to talk with the witnesses in the driveway.
What happened? Were you guys here when this happened?
Oh, no, I had called Henry, and I noticed that he was crying when I called him. That was just minutes ago that we were coming over.
Is Henry the one laying on the ground?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that's
Did
Henry.
you guys see what happened?
No.
You guys came over here after the
Came
fact?
after.
Yeah,
The
and the
neighbors
neighbors
were
were
here
Okay.
before.
One officer rushes next door to talk to the first two people on the scene that day, the neighbors who called 911. They offer chilling new information.
What happened?
I don't have any idea. He was hollering, come on in.
Sure.
He was hollering and screaming.
The old man over there?
Yes.
Yeah, and my wife went
Was
out.
he outside hollering and screaming?
Yep, out the porch.
He was sitting in the doorway
In the doorway.
and
Yeah.
he was calling for help. I went out because I heard this funny noise. I didn't realize it was a person until I got outside. And he kept saying, help, help. So I went over and I said, Henry, what's the matter? Call 911. He says, call 911.
So I called.
All right, is it a male or female that is screaming and hollering?
Yes, both.
Oh, two, it's a male and a female out there? Okay.
He's saying they killed her. Get somebody here.
He said he killed her?
That's what he said. But he was hysterical. I couldn't get him to calm down after
He was
that.
just rolling on the floor, just screaming.
The neighbors clarify that they're only reporting what Henry told them. But given Henry's emotional distress and the chaos of the scene, police can take nothing at face value.
He's had a lot of trouble with her.
Well, she's had a lot of, yeah.
So
And
that's
he
the
can't
statement
lift
that came out of his mouth was, I killed her. Okay.
Yes, but I don't know if he means.
He probably, that would have happened if he would have picked her up and dropped her. I mean, he could. You don't really know.
She was still in bed.
Did you happen to see her or anything?
I went over to the bed to look at her.
And she was obviously unresponsive.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even try to talk to her or anything. I just went over and looked at the bed, saw that she was covered in blood.
Okay.
And her eyes were closed, and she didn't look like she was breathing.
The officer has to get back to the crime scene, but before he leaves, the neighbor has one last question.
How is she? What is she,
Not good.
I mean, he's, like I said, he thinks the world.
The neighbors seem convinced that Henry was nothing if not a deeply devoted caretaker to June Ann. But the chaotic scene at the house this afternoon stood in stark contrast to this belief, where the police are now finishing up inside and putting the only possible suspect in handcuffs.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you put your hands behind your back. Give me this hand.
Shoulder.
I got you. We're going slow. I'm going slow.
Shoulder. Shoulder.
Yep.
No, shoulder.
I got you.
Not shoulder.
I got it.
Did I do that? You were here earlier.
I was not here earlier, no.
Well, who took care of me earlier? You were here earlier. They took care of me earlier.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're gonna roll towards me, all right?
I know. I got.
Roll up towards. Sit up, sir.
You're hurting. Why are you hurting?
I need you to sit up.
Sir, sit up.
I can't do anything.
There we go.
His legs under the
I need to breathe. I can't breathe.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand up, all right?
Ambulance right outside for you.
Here we go. 1, 2,
on your feet, okay?
3.
Get under you.
I don't know where that.
God, why are you hurting me?
To the door, sir.
To the front door. We're gonna step outside.
Out in front of the house, Henry gets checked out by EMS and complains about the handcuffs.
I'm not going anywhere.
So I got him on pretty loose.
They're not loose. Whose car?
I'm gonna lock him so bad it'll slip on his head.
No, that hurts. You're hurting.
I got you.
Please. Don't.
Lean up.
First, straight there. You go.
Thank you.
Better?
That helps.
Okay.
Did I do that?
No one answers, and Henry's mood swings wildly from one extreme to the next.
So nobody else is inside the house?
You can advise PD to do that. I can't call your attorney.
Call the attorney. I won't say a word.
Okay, that's your right.
Don't hurt me. Good.
Henry's defiant anger dissolves into tears as police attempt to get a fix on what exactly they're dealing with here.
So Phil and I, we were right on scene first. So we come in. He's on the floor right here. All that blood down here is his. So we came in. Yeah, it's his. So he was just falling on the floor, just crying, hysterical, just yelling. He has stated that he shot her. So she's laying in the bed, dude. She's got a gunshot wound. So
Who said that?
he did. He himself said.
He shot the lady?
Yep. Well, he was stating right here too that she told him to do it, and the gun's sitting right there on the bed, right next to her.
She's got it on the left forehead. Gun is right here on her side.
Yep.
The gun's still there?
Yeah, we haven't touched it.
We cleared the house and we stepped out. She's EMS already confirmed that.
She's not gonna get the gun, and there's nobody in the house.
Nobody else is in the house.
Garage, everything.
Just
Just the firework, you gotta stand by with the body and the
family, whoever the two that were in here said that were in the house when we walked in, they said she shot in the head, he did.
The officers begin to get a better idea of what happened here this afternoon, but that understanding is far from complete. There's an enormous missing piece to the puzzle, although some of the arriving officers may know that better than others.
I've been here before.
Finally, as the officers from the morning's visit arrive at the scene, the team begins to make sense of why Henry may have, in fact, committed the harrowing crime. Perhaps that's why they find Henry in a less than cooperative mood when they try to Mirandize him that afternoon.
I want a lawyer.
One will be appointed to represent you before.
No, I asked for a lawyer already. Go yourself.
You can decide.
I already asked for a lawyer.
Exercise these
What
rights
did you hear me?
and not answer any
You didn't hear me at all.
Statements.
You're not listening. You didn't help me at all.
Do you
Earlier,
understand the right
it's all
to
your
opinion?
fault. You guys caused this.
Do you understand the right?
No, I didn't hear a word you said.
Do you want to stop
I
yelling
didn't
at
hear
me
a
or
word
listen?
you said.
Okay, I would be happy to read it for you again. If
I
you want
don't
to
hear
stop
you
yelling
at
me
all.
and listen to it.
I don't hear you at all. I'm sorry.
Okay, stop yelling for a minute
No,
and I will.
I
read it to
won't
you.
stop yelling. You caused this. You didn't stop me this morning. It's your fault, not yours personally.
Henry is all over the place, even dropping into an apologetic tone for a brief moment. However, it's only a matter of seconds before he veers once again into a kind of irate despair.
There's a car over there.
We'll figure that out. I don't know who it is.
Figure it out right now.
Okay.
That's my important things is right. My dog.
Listen to me. I'm going to read the.
No! No! I'm in no condition. You can't talk to me. I'm in no condition to be talking to you. No! Oh, no! She wanted it.
Henry's last statement only opens up the door to more questions. Perhaps the best guess we can make is that Henry is trying to make sense of what happened himself.
I think she knew it was coming. I think she knew that was going to happen.
About that, Henry may not be far from the truth. Certainly, it was clear in the 911 call that morning that Junann was deeply concerned about her safety. Henry's cooperative demeanor with the officers from the morning has now soured into belligerence this afternoon.
Why is my attorney not on the phone?
I read through Miranda, but he was yelling and screaming at me the whole time, so it's not really a good Miranda.
What's
but
his
it's
name?
What is your name, sir? Is it Henry? Henry, right? Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Henry.
Henry, this is what we're gonna do, okay?
No, whatever you do is not okay. Call Molly. Let her know what happened.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
That's not how this works.
No, that's how it works.
No.
Yes, that's how it works.
We're gonna put you in the back of a police unit.
I know that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. Are you hooked up to oxygen right now?
I need oxygen.
Where's your tank at? Inside?
I don't have a tank. I use it's portable.
Are you okay to take the portable?
Have you guys seen how big it is?
I don't know.
Well, if you let me go, I'll show it to you.
The police decline to take Henry up on that offer, and it's not long before his anger returns.
It's cold. God damn it. Why are you freezing me? You know what the temperature is out here? Well, you better find out because you're freezing me. I'm sorry. God, I want to cooperate.
Henry's emotions continue to jump from one extreme to the other, but even amidst this internal struggle, he realizes something about the officer standing in front of him.
I want to know whose car that is because I think if it's there, they can take care of my dog. There's somebody in my house with that car.
There's nobody in your house.
That is.
We went through your house. There's nobody in your house.
You were here earlier, were you not? Did I not ask you for help?
We tried to help.
And you did not help me, did you?
Whether or not that's true will be for others to decide. As lucid and direct as Henry was that morning, he is anything but this afternoon. Indeed, he hardly seems capable of grasping what occurred.
Did it really happen? Did it happen? You're not going to tell me. Did it happen?
I don't know what happened.
Can you listen a little bit more? Just a little bit more.
They should be.
It's cold. Don't you know it's cold out here?
I know. I'm standing in it too.
Well,
we're gonna get you.
Damn it, put a blanket over there. Some goddamn thing.
Before the officers can make Henry comfortable, it's time to walk him down to the road. The exertion, combined with the emotional toll of the day, proves too much for Henry to bear.
Henry, stop this. I can't hold you up all day. You gotta help out a little bit. Henry, stop.
What's his name?
Henry. Henry, do you know your date of birth? Henry, can you hear me? Henry, I'm just asking for your date of birth, buddy. Are you willing to give that to me? Alright.
Henry, what's your birthday?
What happened?
What's your birthday?
What?
What's your birthday?
What's your birthday, Henry?
Huh? Who am I talking to?
Henry, focus on me, okay? Hey, what's your date?
Who are you?
My name is Officer Wythung. Okay, I'm with Rio Rancho Police Department.
Okay, who was here earlier?
Who was here earlier?
Somebody, I want to talk to somebody. So was here earlier.
Hey, Henry, before we
No, they were here earlier. I want to know who they were.
I don't know who was here earlier, sir.
Well, you find out.
Henry, can I just get your date of birth?
No, I'm not comfortable. I want to find out who was here earlier.
Okay.
Please find out, please. I want to talk to them.
The officer who was here this morning has made himself scarce, leaving Henry with only one final thing to say before being transported to the hospital. The fire department takes Henry to the hospital, where he'll spend the afternoon being evaluated before being booked into jail. Police speak to Junan's ex-son-in-law, Michael, who, although he lives in another state, has chilling insight into the tragedy. He reveals to detectives that he was on the phone with Junan at the very moment the incident took place.
I talked to Junan for another 10-15 minutes, and then Junan said to me, plain as day, he's pointing a gun at my head, and that's the last words she said to me.
Did you hear any muffling?
I heard a noise, but it wasn't like a gunshot. It was like a scraping sound, but immediately after that, Henry started screaming, hysterically screaming for about 20 minutes. Because I listened for 40 minutes, and I'm yelling into the phone, somebody pick up the phone. I heard the neighbors come in, I heard the ambulance come in, the police come in, and nobody ever picked up that phone.
Michael also has a theory on what happened between the couple, although his take on the situation is a bit more direct.
The dynamic with Junan Fennell is she has absolutely no patience or time, and the world revolved around her, and it had to be done now. And it's my opinion, but I feel she contributed to her demise with her acid tongue.
While that may sound harsh, Michael believes there's more than enough blame to go around.
I just feel so sorry for him. He never should have been saddled with this. Never. And I'm so surprised that the social worker let that happen. God, I can't believe that.
Michael's sympathies for Henry further highlighted what Henry was now complaining about at the hospital. He seems to insist that police did not do enough while they were at his house that morning.
Well, can't you call in to find out who I saw earlier this morning?
Yeah, I can try to help you with that.
I would appreciate that.
Any specific reason why you want that?
Yeah, because they were talking to me about the condition I was in, and a problem I was having with the lady that there was a problem with.
Oh, lady, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then they'll have more information on that, correct?
Of course.
They'll have more information on that in regards to like what you're talking
I want to know what they thought at the time.
Okay.
It was very important. I was very upset at the point, and they were supposed to be helping me.
Do you remember if it was a man?
I don't know their names, but it was earlier this morning.
Was it a man or a woman?
Two women, two men.
Two men.
Two men.
Okay, 1 second.
I mean, something went wrong. Oh, God, something went wrong.
There can be no denying the truth of Henry's words here. At the end of the day, however, it is Henry alone who must bear the crushing reality of what happened.
Did something really happen?
That's what the other officers are trying to find out.
Oh, no. No, couldn't have. No, I didn't. No, it didn't happen.
Henry.
What?
Lower your voice. Okay. We're in the hospital.
Whether or not Henry can bring himself to face the truth of what happened, it doesn't change the fact that Junan has died. Junan Fennell, 82, was shot and killed on April 5, 2023, and Henry Cardona, 86, was charged with first-degree murder. This charge was eventually modified to a second-degree murder charge, and Henry was released from jail to await trial on house arrest with GPS monitoring. For their part, Rio Rancho police issued a statement saying that the responding officers that morning found Henry's troubling remarks, quote, to be insincere and made in jest. On March 11, 2024, nearly 1 year after the tragedy, a motion for settlement was filed in judicial court, backed by both prosecutors and defense, meaning that the case against Henry Cardona will likely end in a plea agreement.